Victoria's Secret. Tell me if the clothes she wears will expose all of my weakness. Woman, I just can't let go till I know. Victoria's Secret. Whispering a love song in my ears. Victoria's Secret will haunt me today. Did I ever really know her? Will haunt me today. Will you ever really know her? Will haunt me today. Can we ever really know her name?
Are you guys ready for some cat puns? I am ready for some cat puns. Hello, it's me. I'm here. I'm streaming. You can see my entire memory wall behind me. And all my Nancy Drew books. Hey, look at that. That's not all of them actually. They go the shelf. There's shelves that connect in the corner there, so there's one that comes out this way. But anyway, oh hey, look at that longest command. That's cool. Look at all these people that like to watch me. I'm flattered. All right, guys, how you doing? Happy Sunday evening. I was in like, I don't know, Shiny. Apparently, you ain't working hard enough. How are you guys doing? Happy Sunday night. I was in the weird. I had some weird feels like a few hours ago, and I was like, I really want to stream, but like, I don't know. I don't like feel like streaming, but I really want to stream. Can you guys hear me okay? I feel like I'm quieter than normal. Anyway, so then I got some food in me. I had some coconut curry chicken on rice, and it was fantastic. I felt so much better after that. It's amazing what food can do. Yeah, no, I know CJ. Yeah, CJ probably has like a bajillion hours. Even though he hasn't watched me in a while. I'm definitely not bitter about it or anything. But anyway, yeah, the bot thing's really new, and I tried to I tried to figure out if the bot could like take everybody's hours already into consideration for you guys who've been watching me for over a year, and I couldn't figure out a way to do it. So I'm sorry that the bot only started like 4 days ago, a week ago, maybe. Anyway. All right. If you guys are ready, I'm going to set this up real quick. Oh, I have to open the game. Let Rob win something for once. True. Feeling kind of sorry for him, you know? I mean, I didn't say that.
Hey, everybody.
All right. So let me know how levels are before we get going. I definitely want to be louder than the audio. So just let me know how everything's sounding. Thank you for shouting out CJ for sure. And yeah, CJ, you have access to the shout out commands as well. So if you see somebody pop in that you know is a good streamer, please feel free to utilize that command as well. Yeah, just let me know. Two things that I want you guys to let me know of is audio levels, and also let me know game audio a little bit quieter. Okay. And then also just let me know if so the last time I played this game, it did something super weird in the video where that it would flicker sometimes. So if it does that, it's very obvious, the flicker. Just let me know. I know how to fix it. I just don't know if it's going to happen again. Okay, okay, even more so? Do you want me to bring it down even more so? I can. One moment. Is that better? All right. Okay. This is like reading because it's a visual novel, so I have to read. I never dreamed I would get involved in politics. I mean, I'm just a plain Jane. A nobody. I've never even voted before. Shame on me. But somehow... Oh, that's too much. Somehow I found myself swarmed by presidential candidates, and they all want me to be their campaign manager? Which one should I choose? They're all such good options, I can't pick which one. One second. Oh, but I should back up first and explain how I got into this situation. It all started last week when I heard someone calling my name at the park. What's my name again? CJ, look! CJ, look, I haven't opened this game since we were all together. Oh, look. Memories. Voxel Jolland. We're so cute. Okay. Let me think. So cute, I know. Okay, I've been V. I think I've been Victoria and Tori and V. Who should I be this time? I think I'm just gonna be V again. V! V! That's my best friend, Lizzie. What is it, Lizzie? Did you hear? They're having the big debate tonight. I got us tickets. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Rob. A debate? What about? Gosh, don't you know? The presidential debate. Oh, is President Daisy Doodle coming to town? That's so cool. I like her. What's she gonna debate? No, actually, the debate is for the presidential candidates who are running to replace Daisy Doodle when she leaves office next year. All 6 of them are in town, and they're going to debate important issues like foreign policy and catnip. Plus, they're all adorable. I want to hug and pet each one. Oh, that's too much. Oh, right. I probably should have said something about this earlier. 20 years ago, the government got so corrupt that the Supreme Court decided to ban all humans from politics. Now, the only politicians we have are cats. I know it sounds crazy, but the government is a lot more effective this way. I don't know. I think I'll stay at home. No way, you have to come. If you don't, I'll never forgive you. Lizzie, you are a terrible friend. Yeah, I already know. I've played this game 3 times. Are you coming to the debate or what? I don't really like cats, but I want to get that good ending, am I right? I love cats. I can't wait to see them. Me neither. This will be so much fun. I bet it will. I bet it will, Lizzie. We got there about an hour early. Since nothing was going to happen for a while, I decided to explore a bit. Maybe see if I could find a bathroom. It wasn't long before I got lost. Ugh, this place is like a maze. How are you supposed to figure out where to go? They need signs or something. Me? Salty? Never. Never salty. What are you talking about? Never. After wandering around for a few minutes, I found a fancy-looking door. I stepped inside, but no one was there. Angel just went live. Empty. I guess I'll try another room. I beg your pardon? Oh, it's a cat. Did you lose your owner, little guy? I've never been so insulted in my life. You think I'm a common street cat? How dare you talk to me like that? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know you were a talking cat. You're so funny, Smokey. Oh, you're so funny. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. I should have security throw you out immediately. Oh, don't be so mean. A cute girl comes wandering in and you try to have her kicked out? That's not what I would do. Yeah, I like her style. My style? Well, yeah, you snuck all the way backstage to meet with us? That's pretty brave of you. You have guts. I like you. Wait, if I'm backstage, that means... Oh my gosh, you three are presidential candidates? Bingo, I'm Frisky, and may I say it's a pleasure to meet a beautiful woman like yourself. The cat on the left gave a saucy wink as he said this. I didn't know what to make of it. I'm DJ Nibbles. I'm the young cute candidate. More like the empty-headed kitten who keeps rushing into danger. Sorry, I can't read. I can't help it if sometimes I get into trouble. I'm naturally curious. Naturally stupid, you mean? And that grumpy orange puss between us is Thunderpaw. He always seems to be upset over something. Not true. I'll be happy when you losers drop out of the race. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, CJ, for the disclaimer, in case anybody is upset. I'm not going to drop out. I'm in it to win it. So, darling, you didn't tell us your name. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. My name is V. Well, V, why don't you come with me for a little while? I guarantee you'll enjoy it. Oh, man, I wish I knew what you were saying. Chateau looks like house, right? I'm so sorry I don't speak French. And I think that's French. You want to be alone with me? So I can lead you back to the audience area, of course. Oh man, it's gonna be super quiet. Oh no. Oh, I forgot that because I have to turn the computer volume down so low because this game is so loud, then that means that the songs are gonna come through so quiet. I'm so sorry. Something about okay. Thank you for clarifying. Okay. Hey Frisky, don't keep our guest all to yourself. Let me help her guide her back to her seat. Have you two forgotten that the debate starts in 45 minutes? We don't have time to be escorting random humans all over the place. I'll call security and they'll have you removed from the premises. I'm glad you heard it, Summer. I enjoyed it. No, that's okay. I think I can find the way myself. Are you sure? I wouldn't mind helping you. I'm sure. You all focus on debate stuff. Bye. Goodbye, V. Nice meeting you. I got out of the room as quickly as I could. I couldn't believe I accidentally interrupted 3 of the presidential candidates. What kind of a goofball does a thing like that? I decided to get back to my seat as quickly as possible, but I ended up running into more cats. Uh-oh. Hey, humans aren't allowed back here. I'm so sorry. I got lost, and I don't know how to get back to my seat. I understand. These hallways can be pretty confusing sometimes. Yeah, the first time I was here, I was chasing my tail for hours. So you're not mad at me for being in the off-limits area? No, we're not mad. These sorts of things happen. The door you're looking for is the 3rd one on the right. Oh, thank you so much. My name is V, by the way. Who are you? The cat on the left nodded his head as he answered. I'm Elvis Tiberius Kale III, but you can call me Kale. Nice to meet you, Kale. Are you also running for president? I certainly am, although most people should say I drop out because I'm last in the polls. Cheer up, Kale. At least you made it all the way to the debates. This time it was the cat on the right who spoke up. I'm Dr. Nom-Noms. I'm also not polling very well at the moment. If it wasn't for the calicos, I'd probably be out of the running. Well, you both seem like very nice cats. Maybe the debate will boost your popularity. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm lucky to be here tonight. I'm just hoping to debate the issues and do my best for all the alley cats out there. Thank you both very much for helping me. If I could vote for both of you, I would. That's very kind of you to say. Please enjoy the debate tonight. No, Smokey. His name is Dr. Nom-Noms. I followed their directions and made it back to my seat all right. Phew, finally made it. V, where were you? You'd never believe me, even if I told you. You'll have to tell me later. The show's about to start. After that, the moderator came on stage and explained the debate rules to the audience. The rules were pretty simple. Clap whenever there's a response you like, but no interrupting the debaters and no cat calls. The debate itself was pretty interesting. Thunderpaw was an intense debater. He yelled at all the other candidates and constantly insulted them. If his goal was to look stronger than his opponents, then he succeeded. Frisky didn't try to appeal to all voters. Instead, he focused his attention on just one group. Women. He wouldn't stop talking about how much he loved women. I didn't think it was very professional, but my friend Lizzie liked it. DJ Nibbles was as energetic as ever, which ended up hurting his debate style. He rushed into his answers with such enthusiasm that he tripped over his words, and twice he lost his place during speeches. Still, it's nice to see such refreshing honesty in a political debate. Dr. Nom-Noms did not do very well. He flubbed most of his answers, and he went on a long tangent about a bird bath he visited last year. It's almost like he was trying to fail. Kale did okay, I guess. He was a solid speaker, but he was definitely overshadowed by all the other personalities in the room. I can see why he's last in the polls. As for the final debater, Rover, there was something different about him. I don't know what it was. He just seemed, I don't know, really different from the other cats. At the end of the debate, the moderator called for silence. We've heard all the candidates' responses, but now we want to hear a question from a real person, an average citizen, not a politician. That's why we've picked a randomly selected audience member to give a final question of the debate, and that person is V. This music, though. What? Me? Come on up, V. Tell everyone your question. Well, Hi, Terror. Okay, I don't know a lot about politics, but I do know that politicians are supposed to help people, so I guess I want to know how all of you will help me. I mean, I lost my job at the grocery store last week, and I'm still having trouble finding a new one. If I don't get a job soon, I might lose my apartment. I know my personal problems don't matter much in the political world, but what will you do as president to help people like me? Hello! That is a very good question. All questions that were asked here tonight have been good, especially the question of societal inequality between cats and humans. Kale, you're a salad-headed moron. This isn't a question of societal inequality. Yeah, besides, the real social inequality is between cats and dogs. I have a suggestion. You can work for me, V. What? You need a job, and I need a new campaign manager. I'll hire you. That will help your problem, right? Oh yeah, I want to hire you too. No way, you want to work on the DJ Nibbles campaign with me. Hello, Summer. Hello. Okay. I'm sure there's room for you on the Kale campaign. You don't want to work for those losers. Work for Thunderpaw. I only hire the best and brightest. I have one question to ask. Do you have a dog? No. Then I offer my services as well. Come work for me. No, me. Me. Oh my gosh, this is so overwhelming. You all want me to work for you? I hate to interrupt here, but we're running out of time for the debate. If you could please choose a candidate now? That's the dilemma I found myself in. 6 great cats all running for president, and they all want me to work for them. How can I pick just one? I like all of them. In the end, I decided to go with... Okay, guys, this is going to be your choice. So I've already done 3 of the 6 cats. I have already done Kale, Rover, and DJ Nibbles. So our choices, the 3 that I haven't done, I have not done Frisky, I have not done Dr. Nom-Noms, and I have not done Thunderpaw. Okay, we've got 1 vote for Thunderpaw, 1 vote for Nom-Noms. I'm glad we don't have to do Rover. We already did Rover. Do we have any other votes? I've got 1 for Thunderpaw, 1 for Nom-Noms. Nom-Noms, 2 for Nom-Noms. Okay. Alright, 3 for Nom-Noms. I'm just going to go with it because 3 sounds like a deciding factor. We'll pick Nom-Noms this time. Dr. Nom-Noms Chapter 1, in which we learn the curious truth behind Dr. Nom-Noms' campaign. All the votes for Nom-Noms. Okay, cool. Can you guys still hear the game okay? Like, I don't want it to be loud or anything, but if you guys can still hear it, that's good. All of the cats were so amazing and wonderful, but forcing me to pick which one is best? No way, I can't do something that difficult. In the end, I decided to go with the first cat to offer the job to me. That's the fairest way to go about it, right? I want to work for Dr. Nom-Noms. Great. Thank you so much. Aw, I needed a new campaign manager. I have plenty of campaign managers. I didn't need you anyway. Dr. Nom-Noms is still a dog-loving maniac, no matter who's working for him. Do you have an attractive sister or cousin who's willing to work for me? I'm asking for a friend. That concludes tonight's Sharp Claw debate. Thank you for watching, everyone. Oh my gosh, V, I can't believe it. You got a new job. I can't believe it myself. Getting a job is almost never that easy. What do you think? There's a catch or something? No way. Dr. Nom-Noms is such a nice, honest cat. He would never try to trick someone. Hey, I've had people offer me jobs before only to tell me later that they're unpaid internships. Wait, are you saying there are paid internships? My dad said he had one when he was a teenager, but that was a long time ago. Right, who wants to focus on the past? We need to focus on the future. The future where you work for Dr. Nom-Noms, the next president of the United States. I can't believe it. I have a job. I should... I wonder what will get me the good ending. Check in with my boss. Okay, I'm gonna go check in with Dr. Nom-Noms. Hopefully it won't take too long. Catch or something. Then you and I are gonna celebrate the new job. Great, and if you get the chance, maybe you could ask if he's willing to hire me too? Every great campaign manager needs an assistant. I'll ask. Partay. I went to the backstage area where security ushered me into a room with Dr. Nom-Noms. Ah, V, good to see you again. Let me get you a chair. Gee, thanks. With considerable effort, Dr. Nom-Noms pushed a human-sized chair into the room. I was flattered he went through all that trouble just for me. What a nice cat. There, now before we begin, I have a confession to make. You do? Yes, I do. Can I trust you to keep this a secret? Sure. I was as curious as a cat. What could Dr. Nom-Noms possibly have to confess to me? I only just met him. The truth is, I don't want to become the President of the United States. You don't? No, the whole thing started out as a joke. My buddies told me I should run for president as a way to increase the book sales, but everyone took my campaign seriously and now I'm one of the top 5 candidates. You became a politician by accident? I know, it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I have no idea how I got here. I was just trying to get free publicity for my book. Now I'm in way over my head. So why don't you just quit the race? I can't. Could you imagine how my supporters would react if they knew this campaign started as a joke? They'd be hurt, betrayed. I couldn't do that to them. My only choice is to lose the race, but make it look like an accident. That's why I flubbed all the answers at the debate tonight. I'm trying to lose. So, now you know the truth about my campaign. Do you still want the campaign manager job? Yes. Yes, I'll work for you. This campaign might be a little unusual, but a job is a job. Excellent. And don't worry, it'll be a lot more fun than it sounds. I certainly hope so. Oh, but I have one request. Could you also hire my best friend Lizzie? After all, a great campaign manager needs an assistant. Of course, I'll pay her and you the same salary. $25,000 a month! Whoa, buddy! $25,000 a month? We're trying to bankrupt the campaign, remember? We overspend on everything, especially chew toys. Those things are expensive. That's amazing. I know people sometimes talk about getting big business out of politics, but it sounds like politics is big business. Hello, Ritty. How you doing? I could buy so much Meow Mix. It certainly is. Wow, you're right. Okay, so let's make an action plan. Let's get down to business to defeat Nom-Noms. Let's get down to business to defeat Nom-Noms. Actually, I'm a little tired after that big debate. I was hoping to get some sleep. Could you give me your contact information? I'll get in touch with you in the morning. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much for giving me a job. Me? Wow. It was my pleasure. I think you'll make a fine addition to my team. I promise to try my hardest. I'll come up with a winning or losing strategy for the campaign. That's more like it. Have a good night, V. See you soon, Dr. Nom-Noms. I went back into the hallway where Lizzie was waiting for me. So, did you ask him? I did, and Dr. Nom-Nom says you can be my assistant. Yes! More than that, he'll pay us $25,000 a month. I just snorted. Bye, Rob. Thank you for being here for a little bit. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being in. Have a good night. Lizzie fainted when she heard how much we would be paid. I don't blame her. I could hardly believe it myself. Sorry to have scared you away. Personally, the thing I can't believe is that Dr. Nom-Noms wants to lose the election. Who could have guessed it? I mean, he's practically the definition of nice and friendly. Why shouldn't he be the president? I know a lot of people would love the opportunity to destroy their boss's career, but Dr. Nom-Noms is such a good cat. Can I really ruin his life like that? I'm not sure. Dr. Nom-Noms Chapter 2, in which we go to Miowa, and Dr. Nom-Noms inspires some kittens. Miowa? It's supposed to be like Iowa, I know that. Miowa? Ooh, this music though. You know, if you told me last week that I'd be on a flight to Miowa to help with the presidential campaign, I'd say you were crazy. I know, isn't this so unexpected? I've never been to another state before, and now I'm flying all over the country. So why are we going to Miowa? That's where the first primary is. Right, I think I remember that from the last election. The major political parties hold like a mini-election in every state. It helps them figure out who the best candidate is. Yep, there are 3 major primaries that Dr. Nom-Noms is going to compete in. Our job is to make sure he loses. It's just so weird. If we do our job well, we won't have jobs anymore. Lizzie always wears this shirt. Don't worry, Dr. Nom-Nom says that we have some very generous severance packages. After all, the more money that goes into employee salaries and severance packages, the sooner the campaign will be bankrupt. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe we should waste more money by getting fancy hotel rooms and going to ritzy restaurants. I've always wanted to go to a restaurant with cloth napkins. Lizzie apparently only goes to McDonald's. She has like 20 of that shirt. Yeah. Maybe we could schedule something for Tuesday night. Dr. Nom-Noms, I didn't see you there. You're on the same flight as us? Sort of. They make me ride in a pet carrier. That's no way to treat a presidential candidate. I'm not fond of it myself. So V, I wanted to go over the plan for Miowa before we arrive. Aw, Fort Sumter! Fort Sumter's here in Charleston! Claps for terror. That was a good one. Is her right earring half of handcuffs? I have no idea. Check out my tab. Why is Rob Snapchatting me? Applause. Okay, so V, I wanted to go over the plan for Miowa before we arrive. The primary is next week, so we're going to be very busy. Right, I researched what the other candidates are doing in Miowa this week to get an idea of what the typical campaign trail looks like. Hello, Stormtrooper, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Yeah, really, Tara. That's what I'm like. Thanks. Thanks for leaving. I don't know, I didn't open it. Oh, he said it's me being sad I have to leave. Oh, okay. No worries. Okay. Good thinking, but we want to lose. Maybe we should go off the beaten path. That's just what I was thinking. I think we'll fail if we... focus all our attention on non-voters. V Snapchat Rob a picture of this comment. I will. Here we go.
When she finally streams, we have to drive the family to the train station tonight.
Oh my gosh. All right. All right, it has been sent. All right, focus all our attention on non-voters. That way, it looks like you're still campaigning with people, but there's no chance of them affecting your poll numbers. For starters, I signed you up to visit pretty much every school in the area. Children can't vote, so meeting with them is essentially a waste of time for the campaign. Also, Miowa is a closed primary. I should sign up for bipartisan events. Bipartisan? Closed primary? What? A closed primary is one where you have to be a registered member of a specific political party in order to vote. For example, I'm a Sharpclaw. That means in the Miowa primary, I can only vote for Sharpclaw candidate. So if he reaches out to members of the other political party, the fancy furballs, it's meaningless. None of them can vote for him in this state. I'm glad you're staying on top of things, V. I don't know if you can see that. It just says, wow. Probably to Summer. I'm glad you're staying on top of things, V. And Lizzie? That's hilarious, Tara. Yes? Please read up on political elections. It looks bad if my campaign manager's assistant doesn't know what a closed primary is. Will do. I meant to research elections last night, but I got distracted by a cool TV show. I feel you. I feel you, Lizzie. As for you, V, I want you to write a big speech for me. Rob, why you do that? What for? Apparently he has to drive his family to the train station or something. That's what he said in his snap. I'm going to be addressing the Miowa Sharpclaw Society on the eve of the primary. It's a big event. IDK what a Snapchat is. You should get one, CJ, so that we can snap each other. All the major candidates have been invited. It's mostly ceremonial, though. At this point, I'm pretty sure most of the big sponsors have already decided who they'll vote for. How long should the speech be? We're all given 10 minutes to speak, but remember, I want to do badly. So I'll write a 2-minute speech, or would you rather have one that's long and rambly? 2 minutes is fine. Thank you very much, V. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get into a cat carrier. Who even rides trains in America? Last train to Blue Moon Canyon, CJ. Playing that game has made me want to travel by train. You want me to be snapped? That's me. Only because you my friend. Just, okay, dab away, Smokey. Goodbye. Bye. Wow, that Dr. Nom-Noms is something else, isn't he? I almost wish he was a serious candidate. He'd get my vote. I secretly agreed with Lizzie. I mean, I joined the campaign because I thought Dr. Nom-Noms was a good cat. But all this talk about failure and losing, it kind of made me sad. You don't think they have that in Montana? I almost started to think that Dr. Nom-Noms was a bad cat. I mean, running a fake campaign? Sure, maybe good politicians lie to people, but good cats don't lie. All that said, my objections toward Dr. Nom-Noms dropped in an instant later that week, when he was talking at a school for disadvantaged kittens. Ginger snap. Aww. I want to tell you, that was so creepy. The air conditioning just kicked on, and I guess the wind blew my door shut. It was like this, it was open by like this much, and it just scared me. I want to tell you, all of the kittens, to stay in school. But why? There's no point. School is boring and stupid. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're rich and famous. Some of us have real problems. Real problems? Look, kids. I didn't come here today to lecture you. I came here to help inspire you because I've been where you are. I spent the first 4 years of my life living in alleyways. Mom tried her hardest to get us upgraded from street cats to house cats. She even took a second job and went on welfare, but it didn't work. Nothing did. Why not? I have 9 brothers and sisters. It was a huge litter, and it was too much for one cat to carry. And my dad, he wasn't around. I've never even met him. The hash-slinging slasher? Oh. Part-time model. He could be a part-time model, but he probably has to keep his regular job. Now you need a Snapchat. Yeah, me and Tara are Snapchat friends. We snap. But, oh, Dr. Nom-Noms has never even known his dad. I was the oldest, so I kind of felt like it was my responsibility to take care of the others. So I and 2 of my brothers left when we were young to make things easier for them. Occasionally I try to write them a check, help them out, you know? Your backlight just turned then off? What? Oh, you're talking about the hash-slinging slasher. Okay, it's all coming together in my head. We snapping and we chatting on the Snapchat. Ghost! Toast! Okay, back to this. It didn't happen very often. My brothers and I soon got separated. One of them lost a tail in a fight. One of them ran off to Las Vegas with a woman who was all kinds of wrong. I started experimenting with drugs. How did I get my life out of the gutter? Simple. I lucked out. I got an offer to attend a school just like this one. I figured I'd give it a shot. Cheap cafeteria food and a roof over your head. 7 hours a day. It was better than what I had going on for me. I know school can be boring and the teachers can be jerks and they make you do a bunch of stuff you don't like, but that's life. You're going to meet a lot of boring people. You're going to meet a lot of jerks and you're going to do a ton of stuff you don't like. The first job I got out of school, a bunch of us applied as construction workers. I was the only one with a high school diploma, so they put me in charge. I had no idea how to be a boss, no idea what I was doing, but I learned quickly. That job led to my next job and the next one and the next. It all started because I went to school instead of being crushed by life. So that's why I'm telling you to stay in school. It helped turn my life around, and I hope it does the same for you. No, it's fine, Summer. It's fun. Dang it! Dang it. Wow, that's so inspiring. I had no idea Dr. Nom-Noms had such a challenging life, and the way he's dealing with those kids, he's so great. He's a true leader. Compliment him. Wow, Dr. Nom-Noms, the way you handled those kids was incredible. Oh, it was nothing. All I did was talk to them honestly. Just because they're not adults yet, that doesn't mean they should be looked down upon or treated badly. Tara, thank you. You really mean that, don't you? Yes, I don't think anyone should be treated badly. Dang it! Wow, your honesty and openness is really inspiring. I think I understand why you're such a popular candidate now. Yes, I know I could probably tank the campaign if I was mean and hateful, like Rover or Thunderpaw, but I just can't act that way, even if it's just pretend. It's just not in my personality to be rude. I wish more people were like you, Dr. Nom-Noms. Thank you, but don't sell yourself short. You're a pretty good person yourself. CJ, look. Ah! Blue Bar alumni. At the end of the day, I was conflicted. Dr. Nom-Noms hired me to sink his campaign, but I don't want to anymore. He's a good cat. He should be president. If he can fix the country the way he fixed those kittens' lives. What should I do? Should I keep going along with the charade, or should I stop? These questions swirled around in my mind as I began to write Dr. Nom-Nom's speech for the Mioa Sharpclaw Society. Yes, so good. Dr. Nom-Nom's Chapter 3, in which Dr. Nom-Noms gives a speech and we see the results of the Mioa primary. That's your cousin Polar! Polar bear water! And Smoky Bear fire! It's perfect! Why did I not see that sooner? Okay, Dr. Nom-Noms wanted a 2-minute speech and he wanted it to be a bad one. The topic is what I can do for Mioa. Let me see. If I am elected president, I will do everything I can to help the people of Mioa and all the people of this great nation. Ooh. Look at you, CJ. I've spent the last several months listening to people, learning about their hopes and dreams, their desires and their fears. I know what they want from the government and I intend to give it to them because they deserve the chances that I have been given. I know that, Smokey. I'm just saying. It makes sense. I want to ensure that every child in America grows up to see a good future, a clear future, a future so bright, I gotta wear shades. That's a good speech, short and to the point, and I'm pretty sure it's how Dr. Nom-Noms feels. He really does care about other people. Oh, but wait, I was supposed to write a bad speech, wasn't I? This one will probably be popular. What should I do? Is that a scandalous polar bear water flavor? No, like rosé, you mean like wine? Right? What are you talking about? Trying to understand. Oh man, I actually don't know which is the answer that's supposed to get me the good ending. Oh no. I don't know what the good ending is. Alright, chat. Your decision. Do I submit the good speech or do I rewrite the speech to be a bad speech? Oh, I've never had raspberry rosé polar bear water. I didn't know they existed. So I thought you were telling me you were drinking raspberry, like, rosé, like wine. Okay, guys. You guys make the decision for me. I don't know what the right one is to do. Submit the good speech. Rewrite. Try to rewrite. We got 2 for rewrite. I want to try to get the good ending if that helps you make your decision. But I don't know what the right or like the good ending constitutes. I've got 3 for rewrite, 1 for submit. Anybody else? I don't know. Thanks, Riddy. Rewrite. Okay, rewrite. Okay, let's try again. It gave me the good noise, so I think that's probably the good one. If I'm elected president, I promise to punch babies and steal everyone's Halloween candy. I will mercilessly taunt all of my political opponents, and since the cable news is on my side, they will pretend I am being fair and balanced when in reality I'm acting like a 4-year-old. That will distract everyone from my many faults and failures because I am a loser. The right ending. Ayy. Make the speech say only you can prevent forest fires. No, this is wrong. I can't write a speech like that. It's not sincere. It's not Dr. Nom-Noms at all. I'm running out of time. I don't think I can make up another speech, especially not one that's full of lies. I decided to give Dr. Nom-Noms the speech I'd already written. I know it wasn't what he asked me for, but it was the truth. And you know who taught me that the truth is always best? Dr. Nom-Noms. He can't get mad at me if I'm following his example, right? I thought that was supposed to be a bad speech. You've given... Oh, okay. Yeah. It took him exactly 1 minute to deliver the speech, and it seemed to go over well. All the big donors applauded loudly. By contrast, DJ Nibble's speech went on for 17 minutes. By the time he was done, a lot of the people were bored. Most of them were texting or playing games on their phone. That's how you became class president? The rest of the dinner went well, except for the time when Frisky tried to hit on one of the waitresses. I swear that cat might be a good politician, but he'd be a terrible boyfriend. He flirts with any woman he can. There was also a strange moment when someone tried to ask Rover a question about dogs, but they were afraid of offending people. So they introduced a dog who introduced another dog who asked the question. It was awkward. The next day, we didn't do any campaigning. Dr. Nom-Nom said he wanted to give his staff a break after all their hard work. In reality, though, he didn't want to help his chances with last-minute voters. Lizzie and I went to the movies together. After dinner, we went to the office area to see the election results. A saint. It'd be President Saint Dr. Terror. House of Horror. It was Saint, because I called you a saint. Thank you, Summer. Summer remembers too. This is so exciting. I'd never watched live election results before. You haven't? Nope, I grew up on the West Coast. The election is usually over well before the West Coast polls close. Almost like our votes don't count in the slightest. Well, this is a state election. It'll be different. Oh, hello, girls. I take it you've heard the good news. No, what happened? Oh, no problem, Tara. Here, let me turn on the TV. With 80% of the districts reporting, we have a clear winner. Frisky has taken Miowa with a commanding 38% of the vote. We lost! Hooray! Yay! Yeah, we lost! Hooray! All we have to do is lose the other primaries and I'll concede to whoever the frontrunner is. Hold on a second, there's more to the story. Independents, the second place winner, with 26% of the vote, is Dr. Nom-Noms, who is expected to get as low as 13% according to some polls. No, second place? That's good, you're only 5% behind Frisky. No, that's bad, I'm trying to lose, remember? How did I double my poll numbers? What can I say? You're a really good candidate, and people like you. Oh, is that why you wrote such a good speech for me yesterday? I mean, I asked you to write a bad one. I was surprised by that. Don't worry, I'm not mad, I don't know, I thought you'd be a little harsher. Don't most employees like to make their bosses look bad? That's just it, Dr. Nom-Noms, I can't make you look bad, you're too nice. Yeah, you're a really good candidate, you shouldn't be trying to fail, you should try harder. The people of Miowa clearly believe that you can win this election, and I believe it too. Why don't you go all out and try your hardest? Yeah, the worst that can happen is that you'll lose. But I can't be president. It's too much responsibility. Are you afraid? No, I can't be president. I just can't. Why not? Please stop trying to encourage me. I asked you to help me fail this campaign, and I'd really like it if you cooperated. Please. Wow, even when he's angry, Dr. Nom-Noms is nice. Dr. Nom-Noms, what's wrong? Be honest, you can tell me. You're right, V. I'm afraid of winning this election. The pressure is almost too much for me, and if I win the primary, it's only going to be 100 times worse. It's not fair. I never asked to be in this position. All I wanted was to sell copies of my book and retire. I didn't want a new career this late in life. Dear. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, I have no idea how I got here, and I have no idea where I'm going. I just want to go back to the way things were before this whole campaign business. Oh, poor Dr. Nom-Noms. Don't be sad, Dr. Nom-Noms. We're scared too. That's right. Lizzie and I have no idea what we're doing either. You're not the only one with the pressure of an unexpected career. Yeah, you're not alone, Dr. Nom-Noms. No matter what happens, you have us. You too. Thank you. We must make a pretty pathetic sight, huh? We get second place in the election, and here we are practically crying about how scared we are. That's okay. It's better to be honest about your emotions than hide them. You're the one who taught me how important honesty is. Thank you, V. You're too good for me. The truth is, I haven't been entirely honest with you. There's another reason why I have to lose in the primary elections. Really? Why? I can't say it's private, I guess. I've been sworn to secrecy. Now I really want to know. Yeah, me too. Tell you what, I'll tell you the truth when it doesn't matter anymore. That is, when we lose the election. Deal? Deal. Now, no more feeling sorry for ourselves. We're going to do the best we can to lose this election, and we're going to do it as a team. Go Team Nom-Noms! We'll stick with you until the very end, Dr. Nom-Noms. You can count on it. Thank you. You two are the best campaign managers I've ever had. Now, what are we doing here in the office? Let's go out and celebrate our victory. Yay! Party! Chapter 4, in which we unveil our plan to lose the new clocher debate. The mood in the office changed after that. Lizzie and I were more dedicated to Dr. Nom-Noms and his cause. We still think he should win the general election, but we're not going to sabotage his plans or anything like that. I trust Dr. Nom-Noms, and he says that he can't win the election. I guess he can't win it. Still, I wonder why he says he can't win. What deep, dark secret could he be hiding from me? I guess the only way to find out is to lose the election, and I had a great plan for that. Okay, what are our plans? We're going to New Closure for the next primary. That's also the location of the next debate. Good plan. What are we going to do there? We're going to lose the debate so badly people will talk about it years from now. I like the sound of that. What's your plan? We're going to go after Thunderpaw. The meanest cat, the one most likely to attack me. Interesting. Go on. With every single question, you'll ignore the topic, use it as an excuse to insult Thunderpaw. Kitty Purry is your favorite singer? Is it? Did she name her cat Kitty Purry? He won't like that. He won't like that one little bit. And when you've brought things to the peak, when he's just about blown his top after a barrage of constant insults, you throw a hairball. No! Yes, can you imagine a candidate throwing a hairball on stage during a national debate? Their campaign would be finished, ruined, over and done with. I know, it's brilliant. One problem, though. I'm not sure I can insult Thunderpaw over and over again. Sure, he's kind of brash, but I don't think he's really as bad as people make him out to be. If you need help with insults, you can always practice on me. Are you sure? Yes, try saying... Say you're ugly and stupid and your policies are so out of date the Truman administration just called and asked if you'd stop copying them. Okay, you're ugly and President Truman thinks your policies are great. You're really bad at this whole insult thing. I really like Nom-Noms. He's so cute. I'm sorry. That's okay. It's one of the things I like about you. Well, let's forget about insults for now. Just focus on doing a hairball on stage at the debate. I can do that. I don't suppose you're willing to bathe yourself on stage? On national television? Never. That's undignified. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Smokey. Hit me. Hit me. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hit me up with that insult. I'm ready. Right, hairball it is then. Dr. Nom-Noms prepared for the debate by not preparing at all. The best way to lose is to have no idea what you're saying, right? Of course, being unprepared hadn't worked so far, probably because some of the other candidates had no idea what they were saying. This is true, Summer. Summer is true. Oh, shiny. Thank you. It's up in a clip today. Nothing fancy. Time to quote all the diss tracks. Please keep it PG. Please keep it PG. Hello and welcome to the Sharp Claw debate, which is being held in preparation for the New Closure primary. Our debaters tonight are DJ Nibbles. I'm so pumped to be here. Woo! Thunderpaw. I'm going to win New Closure, and tonight I'm going to tell you why. Frisky. Frisky? Sorry I'm late. I was doing a little bit of last-minute preparation with the beautiful Scottish fold. How much wood can a woodchuck look like you? I don't know. That was very offensive. I don't know the answer to that, Smokey. I'm sorry. You're a tail-chasing pervert, Frisky. Oh, yeah? Well, you look like you have a really good work ethic. Dang. Thank you. I mean, ouch. You wouldn't be saying that if you'd seen her. We also have Rover. Vote for me. I'll make sure Dagonia doesn't invade our country and annex our litter boxes. Dr. Nom-Noms. I have no idea how I got this far in the race. No, please, doctor. And some other nondescript cat. My name is Kale. Some people think I stand out from the rest of the crowd. Stand out above the crowd, even if I got shot out loud. The mine is the only face that you see. Gotta stand out. No, obviously, Shiny. He's definitely a cat, can't you see? What? V is so useless, even Violet Baudelaire can't purpose for her? What? It's hard to keep track of all the candidates when they're all so similar. It looks like a dog. Definitely not a dog, Shiny. Important political question. What are you going to ask me one, or are you going to... You want me to keep reading? The only candidate you need to know is me, Thunderpaw, the winner. Not a chance. I'm going to win New Clawshire with my youthful energy and enthusiasm. We're leading a kitten revolution. You've got to be kidding me. You're so inexperienced you probably don't know how to tie your shoes correctly. I would like to interrupt here and point out that I also have no experience. I've never run for office before. Okay, hit me, Tara. I understand what you're saying, Dr. Nom-Noms. You're saying that you'll bring a fresh perspective to the presidency because you're an outsider to the political process. Right. So now, let's go on to the first question of the night. The first question is for all the candidates, and it's an easy one. Who is your biggest political inspiration? If you had to choose right at this moment, who would you say is your favorite possum? Lester! That is an excellent question, and I truly have an appreciation for all questions everywhere. Another excellent question which I wish to discuss is... Hi, Nicole. The debate went on for another 20 minutes. It was very debatey. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe debates. The first section was about foreign policy, and they all talked about countries I'd never heard of before. Dr. Nom-Noms tried to mess up his answer by purposely confusing France with Permany, but the moderator corrected him, and it turned it into a better answer. In fact, that happened a lot. The moderator would comment on Dr. Nom-Noms' answers and improve them. I was surprised. Aren't moderators supposed to be fair and balanced? Today's moderator's totally favoring Dr. Nom-Noms. Find a... Oh, no, Summer. I'm sorry, dear. It's okay. I understand, but it is a good insult. That's not the first time that happened this election season, either. With the fancy furball debate, the moderator was really nice to the party favorite the entire time and asked easy questions about things like the weather. They were all really nasty to all the other candidates and asked them tough questions like naming all the amendments in backwards order. Okay, Nicole, no worries. I think it's because the party favorite funds that television network, or because companies and people who withdraw their support from the party tend to get subjected to government investigations and heavy audits. The fancy furballs say that's just a coincidence, but still. Oh, thanks, Twitch. Just like the fancy furball favorite, Dr. Nom-Noms was more or less coasting through the debate. Scratchton, West Virginia, and Nevada, Clarkson City. That's all the capitals there are. Oh, Scratchton, West Virginia, and Nevada, Clarkson City. I'm confused. That's all the capitals there are. Good job, DJ Nibbles, but you were supposed to answer in the form of a question? What? But I named all 50 state capitals. Give me some credit. Now, a question for Dr. Nom-Noms. Do you like cheeseburgers and soda? Yes. A true American. Nothing rich or fancy about this cat. He's just your average Tom. Now I'll ask the cat on the end to perform some mathematical derivatives. My name is Kale. Yeah, Dr. Nom-Noms is totally winning this debate. We have to stop his momentum. We can't wait until the end for him to throw a hairball. He has to do it right now. I'll use body language to signal him. Hair. Ball. Hair. Ball. I think it's working. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Actually, most of the people in the area are looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, dear. He must have gotten the message, though, because it wasn't long afterwards that he launched his attack. Dr. Nom-Noms is a loser, and he's not even a real doctor. He doesn't deserve to be here on the main stage. He should be at the kids' table with all the other junior senators. Oh, wait, Nom-Noms isn't a junior senator. He's a nobody without any experience. Dr. Nom-Noms, your response to this vicious, unprovoked attack? Oh. Dr. Nom-Nom! What? Just followed? What? If it's an alt account, dude, I'll like totally ban it. But if it's like a legit account, welcome, Dr. Nom-Nom. We are talking about your political campaign right now. I like totally screwed that up. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Dr. Nom-Nom. Okay. This mean tirade which shows that Thunderpaw is a classless moron. I have one thing to say which will show you my true personality. Ugh, no, my hair! Thunderpaw is bald? No, don't look at me, I'm hideous! The cat broke into an uproar after that. The moderator tried to regain control, but it was impossible. The TV network cut to commercial. Chapter 5, in which Thunderpaw loses more than his hair and Lizzie reveals her secret crush. Maybe it's a real account. I don't know. Dr. Nom-Nom, if you up in the house, please comment. Welcome back to the debate. If you're just joining us, this has been a momentous occasion. The great and wonderful Dr. Nom-Noms has exposed Thunderpaw as a fraud and a phony. Wrong. It doesn't matter that I lied about my toupee. I'm still a young, wonderful cat. Not an aging has-been who's been trying to hide his own baldness. Are you sure? Of course I am. Boo! Get out of here, you phony. Bye, Nicole. Thanks for being here. We don't like lying candidates. Go home. Down with Thunderpaw. Down with Thunderpaw. No, I'm not a liar. I just need a different toupee. And... Wah! Aw, I feel bad for the little kitty. Thunderpaw burst into tears and ran away from the debate. Good. Now that we have the phony gone, let's continue with the debate. Phew, maybe now there's one less candidate on stage. People will remember me. Quiet, Shale. The next question is for Frisky. The results of the debate, no real surprise. Thunderpaw came in dead last with 0.2% of the vote. 2 days later, he dropped out of the race and started a new career as a used car salesman. As for Dr. Nom-Noms, his popularity exploded. He won New Closure with 43% of the vote. Frisky came in second with 29%. I like this music. I'm a terrible dancer. I can't believe it. The plan to lose the race backfired. Yeah, talk about weird. I thought the hairball stuff was totally gross. Well, how are we supposed to know that one of the other cats was wearing a fur piece? It doesn't matter. The important thing is that I'm the front runner. Frisky can still take this election from us. He came in first and Miowa in second this time around. Frisky's too busy trying to find a first lady to pay attention to the race. And South Carolina, represent, is the state he pulls worst in. Yeah, this is rough. We need to figure out a way to ensure you lose the next primary. I hate to say it, but I don't think we have a chance anymore. We need to create a career-ending scandal. Like running a fake presidential campaign in order to sell books? Haha. No, something really bad, like blocking the speaker of the Meows on Litter or stealing speeches from other people. Oh, we could call it Speechgate. Or, wait, what if we do it on the Golden Gate Bridge? We could call it Golden Gate. I appreciate your effort, Lizzie, but remember, we need to be careful about this. We want something that will destroy my political career, but not something that will destroy my reputation forever. Yeah, Riddy. It's a tough life. My nose is so itchy. I don't know why. It's like right here is like super itchy. I don't know why. I'm like, I know I look like I'm picking my nose. That means I can't crash the campaign by saying a bunch of really stupid things. That ended a lot of presidential campaigns in the past, but it's out of the question here. Same, Tara. Story of my life, guys. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, itchy noses are the worst. I'm kind of hungry. I wonder if my mother would bring me some goldfish. Because we have a lot of them. I've got it. What if people learned you have a secret wife? Yeah, secret wife. That'd be perfect, and I know the right person for the job. Oh, no. Lizzie or me? Mom! Goldfish! Capri Sun. We don't have any Capri Suns right now. I have polar bear water. Okay, Lizzie or me? My stream is missing the fishies that are so delicious. Lizzie or me? The sack that smiles back, goldfish. I don't know if I should be the secret wife or if Lizzie should be the secret wife. Does anybody have any opinion? Cheez-Its. You can manage the damage better. That's true. Oh no. The V-Bud gate. Yeah. Okay, I think I might do me. I might pick me. I will be your secret wife. Okay, here we go. I will be your secret wife. What? Don't you think we would make a cute couple? You and me side by side sharing secret kisses in between campaign speeches? So romantic. Here's where the romance comes in, y'all. Here's where the dating sim part comes in. True. Wait, what am I saying? I don't think of Dr. Nom-Noms in a romantic way. Do I? Why, I never even thought of dating him until just now. Hold it, hold it. I can't have a secret wife. I don't even have a real wife. You're not married? A catch like you? Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Not that Dr. Nom-Noms was single, but that my heart beat so quickly when I heard this information. I mean, he's my boss. I can't have a crush on my boss. Look, we're getting a little out of paw here. Why don't we end the conversation for now? We can all go home and think about it some more. Tomorrow, everyone can bring a list of 5 potential scandals. We'll go over them together and pick the best one. Agreed? Agreed. This game can be somewhat PG-13, yes. It's not like explicit or nothing. It's just kind of weird at times. I agree too. In the meantime, I'll come up with a schedule for what we'll do in South Carolina after I go through all the new donations. We have new donations? Since Thunderpaw's out of the race, all his donors got their money back. Some of them want to reinvest in our campaign. Not to mention all the people who are donating because you're the new frontrunner. Losing a political campaign should not be this hard. In any case, thank you for all your hard work. My nose, why is it itchy? I've noticed this happens every time that I'm doing a stream where I'm like reading a lot. Like book streams, my nose always gets itchy. What's wrong with me? Am I allergic to reading? Oh, I'm so glad you're alive, CJ. I was about to call you. Make sure you were okay. It took me 2 hours to go through all the investor paperwork. In one night, Dr. Nom-Noms had received over $4 million. I couldn't believe it. Maybe he did have a legitimate chance of winning the campaign. Once the paperwork was done, I ordered a light meal to be sent to the hotel room that Lizzie and I were sharing. I was ready to eat, jump into the bed, and crash. Lizzie had other ideas. I was going to call him Chicken Journal. Confirmed allergic to reading. I'm in a game? Who are you, Dr. Nom-Nom? Okay, I'm your only follower, so I am almost certain that somebody is playing a trick on me. V, do you mind if I ask you something personal? Of course not. We're best friends. What's up? It's about Dr. Nom-Noms and his campaign. I feel really bad that we're trying to lose. I know what you mean. He's such a nice cat. It feels wrong to ruin his campaign, even though that's what he's paying us for. No, I meant something more than that. What do you mean? I think I have a crush on Dr. Nom-Noms. What? I know it's wrong. A girl and a cat. There's no future for a relationship like that, but I can't help how I feel. He's really special, you know? One of a kind. I've never met a guy who's so sweet and sensitive. He meets thousands of people a week, and you get the sense that he honestly cares about every single one of them. Yo, for reals. Stop with the arguing about Nom-Noms. Like, whatever, if it's a fake account, it just feels bad, man, for me that it's not a real follower. Yuck, Lizzie. Yeah, like, for real, like, I will just ban the account if it will prevent you guys from fighting in the chat, because I just, there's no need. Like, there's just literally no need. These cats can talk? Yeah. Terror. All my life, I've waited for a guy who honestly cares about me. I mean, you know what happened with Johnny? I thought he cared, but I was wrong. What do you think? Is it totally crazy for me to be attracted to Dr. Nom-Nom's personality? This is revolting and you should stop. I don't think that's going to get me to the good ending, though. I don't know. I feel like it's all, like the nicer thing to say is usually the... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. This game is getting personal. I feel like I should admit that I also am attracted to this cat. I understand how you feel. I'm attracted to him too. He'd be such a perfect boyfriend. Heck, maybe even perfect husband material. So you get it! There's just one problem. We're fighting over the same guy. No, he's our boss. You can't start a relationship with a business partner without it getting all weird and awkward. Do you really think Dr. Nom-Noms is capable of being weird and awkward? No. I think if there was an awkward situation, he'd be his usual nice self, but still, there's a reason people don't date their bosses. Besides, we're human, and he's a cat. Please, we could always get a Cadu transformatio? Cadu transformatio. You see, Lizzie, he's like a Thanos. Oh gosh. Trudeau. Meow to meow. A what? A Cadu transformatio? You know, we could get turned into cats? That's how cats became super smart in the first place. Now that she mentioned it, I remembered hearing something about that. Back in the day, scientists who were experimenting with human-cat processes accidentally created the new race of super cats who could think and act on a human level. At first, the only thing the cats said was, whatever, I don't care. The scientists thought they'd made a mistake somewhere, but no, it turned out that the cats just didn't care about anything the scientists did or said. The super cat gene spread like wildfire throughout the world to the point where the majority of cats can now talk and think, and run for president, obviously. Hey, Ka, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. Okay, I've heard of the super cat gene, but I'd never heard of the Cadu whatever thing before. The Cadu transformatio, because cat brains and human brains are so similar now, you can do a human to cat transplant and vice versa. Really? Isn't that super dangerous? At first it was, but now they perform over 200 of them per year. Huh. So we could become cats. Or Dr. Nom-Noms could become a human? I'm pretty good, thank you. Yeah. Gee, I wonder which one would be better. Human Dr. Nom-Noms could be pretty hot, but I've always wanted to be able to see in the dark. He'd be like a Thanos, okay? Come on, Lizzie. That's what we need here. I couldn't believe I hadn't heard about the Cadu Transformatio before now. It was amazing. Like magic, all my objections to starting a relationship with Dr. Nom-Noms disappeared. Well, all except one. He's still our boss, Lizzie. Plus, he's under a lot of pressure right now. Maybe we should worry about relationships after the election is over. I am allergic to reading, apparently. My nose gets itchy. This game is making so much sense suddenly. Yeah, you're right as usual. Still, wouldn't it be fun to become a feline? Everybody wants to be a cat. Because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. I love all the references. Chapter 6, in which Dr. Nom-Noms picks a vice president and Lizzie makes a really bad decision. I looked up more information about the Cadu Transformatio. It came from the Latin, meaning cat transformation. The name was coined by lazy scientists who wanted to make themselves look fancy by using Latin. I wonder what V would do with her 8 more lives. I think I would use one of them to read every book that I could ever get my hands on. Like, I would do nothing with my life except sleep and eat so that I'd stay alive and then read books. Do I pronounce... I say Nyan Cat. Books are lame? You are lame. Okay. The first Cadu Transformatios had been politicians, believe it or not. After humans were banned from politics, lifetime politicians from old political families turned themselves into cats so they could run for office again. In the process, they rendered themselves infertile, and since cats don't live as long as humans, they died out pretty quickly. Today, the process is a safe one. In fact, it's common for ex-presidents to turn themselves into humans so they can enjoy a longer retirement. The problem, it's non-reversible. If I turned into a cat, my human body would be destroyed in the process. Would I be willing to do that? To never be human again? I wasn't sure, and thankfully I didn't have to make that decision. Still, thinking that much about animals gave me an idea. A brilliant idea. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Poor eyesight, bad for reading. Good morning, V. You look cheerful today. I am. That's because I figured out a way to solve our problems. Good. You thought of a scandal which will ruin this campaign? Sort of. Our problem is that you're too nice, too likable. You stand out from the others due to your honesty and integrity, and there's no way to ruin the campaign without ruining you in the process. So, how do we get around that? We add a new member to the campaign team. Someone guaranteed to bring us failure. We should pick an awful vice president. Hey, Bacon Butter. We need to pick someone really bad for vice president. I understand what you're saying. If I pick a really bad cat as vice president, it will sink the campaign. People will refuse to vote for me for fear of that cat becoming president. That's brilliant. You figured out how to sink the campaign while keeping my reputation intact. I'm not finished. You're not? Oh. You have a cat in mind for the position, of course. Who is it? Is it that crazy cat who wants to replace all cars with large slingshots? Wait, what? Pick Rob? Pick Rob for vice president? Oh, because nobody would want to vote. I get you. Not a cat. A human? I can't pick a human as my vice president. The law says no humans can run for office. Yes, but it doesn't forbid other animals. I was thinking you could pick bunnies. Bunnies? But they can't think and talk the way cats do. They mostly just hop around and chew things. That's the idea. If you pick a non-sentient animal as your VP, it's likely to ruin the campaign. Either that, or you could pick a rock or a chair or something like that. CJ. It would be fun to pick up all of yarn as a VP. But I suppose bunnies will be best. At least it will look like I'm trying. Great, I'll get everything prepared then. I was thinking of holding a press conference outside the airport in South Carolina as soon as you land. Good. In the meantime, I'll go through my emails. There was a front page article about me in the Claw Street Journal this morning, and I've got a lot of fallout from that. Isn't it Lizzie's job to take care of those things? Yes, but she hasn't shown up yet. Really? Weird. She left our hotel room an hour before I did. I figured she was getting an early start on work. We'll call her and figure out where she is. Will do. First, I need to go to the pet store and buy some bunnies. How much money do you think? No. No. This is... Oh no. I stopped talking when a strange cat entered the office. We've had our fair share of unusual visitors, which is why we keep the door locked. I didn't know how this cat got inside. Meow, hello. Hello there, who are you? I'm mostly fine. My tail hurts a lot more than I expected and my vision's still adjusting, but overall the surgery went well. Surgery? What are you talking about? Oh no. Please tell me she didn't. It's me, Lizzie. I got a catty transformatio. You did what? She did. Lizzie, you turned yourself into a cat. Yeah, I wanted to be more like Dr. Nom-Noms. That way it would help the campaign. How does being a cat help the campaign? You only did this because you have a huge crush on him. What? Not true. Sure, it's a lot easier for the Dr. Nomsy ship to sail now that we're the same species, but that wasn't at all what I was thinking. When did you do this morning? Did you talk to anyone about it in advance, like your parents? Why did they have to know? It's my life. I can do with it what I want. So you get to ruin your life without any thought to how it will affect the people around you? How selfish! What's the big deal? If I want to be a cat for a few weeks, so what? I can always go back to being a human if I don't like it. No, you can't. The process is irreversible. What? Didn't you read the paperwork they made you fill out ahead of time? No, it was like 5 pages and boring. I was so mad at Lizzie right then I could barely speak. Luckily, Dr. Nom-Nom stepped in. Lizzie, I understand that this is a big change in your life. I will be here to support you. You will? Yes, and if you need help adjusting to being a cat, I can try to help. CV, that's how a good friend is supposed to react to this good news. Lizzie, I do not need your sass right now. Just point a laser at the doorway and make me this. Oh gosh, run off to Nepal. You are a cat! A cat! How is that not completely turning your life around? It is a big change, but you'll get used to it. Want to hear me purr? No. Sure, why not? Purr, purr. Cause Catman do, CJ. That's not purring. All you're doing is saying the word purr. Do it like this. Let me try. I did it. Thank you, Dr. Nom-Noms. You have so much to teach me about my new body. Why do I play this game? Why do I love this so much? She sidled up next to Dr. Nom-Noms like a Molly in heat, cuddling up to a Tom. It was disgusting. Mission abort. Mission abort. Lizzie, show some restraint. Sorry, I don't know how to control my new body yet. You're staying with me for the rest of the day. We're going to the computer store. But I thought you were going to the pet shop. I was, but now I have to buy a cat-sized computer for Lizzie here. Oh, right, I can't type on my old keyboard with these paws. Hey, while we're there, can we get a saucer of milk? I've always wanted to drink out of one of those. I tried doing it as a human, but accidentally fell and broke my nose. We'll see. Lizzie and I spent most of the day getting the things she'd need for her new life as a cat. At first I was really mad, but eventually I calmed down. Lizzie's my friend, and I want the best for her. That hasn't changed, even if she's a cat now. Still, I'm worried this will happen in the future if we both make a play for Dr. Nom-Nom's affections. Could this be the thing that tears our friendship apart? I'm not sure. Maybe I should take myself out of the running and just let Lizzie date him. After all, she gave up her entire life to be with him. She clearly likes him more than I do. Chapter 7, in which everything backfires. Badly. Make a clip of what? The hand over the face. Rudy's a clip master. She'll clip it, I'm sure. Shh, it's starting. This is Olaf, the Norwegian forest cat, reporting live outside the Charleston International Airport! Guys! This is taking place, like, right where I live! Oh, Shiny's coming for Rob. Literally! The Charleston International Airport for Animal World News. Dr. Nom-Noms has recently landed and he plans to give a speech of monumental importance. As you probably know, Dr. Nom-Noms has recently shot up to the top of the presidential race after the exit of his competitor, Thunderpaw. Excuse me. Dr. Nom-Noms not only leads the Sharp Claws in the polls, but he is rated favorably against the fancy furballs. I think that's a... I need to be here more. Yes, that's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Our research shows him 23 points ahead of FF frontrunner Fuzzy Tummy Rubs. His lead against Sleepy McWilliams is 45 points, which is almost insurmountable. This game was made for me. Hi, Trista! You are on the list. It's okay. I understand, Terror. With such good ratings, it's only natural that all eyes are on Dr. Nom-Noms today, and unless I'm mistaken, we're about to begin. Hello everyone, are you ready? Good. Introducing Dr. Nom-Noms. Hello, welcome to all of you in South Carolina and all of you watching at home. I have come here not to campaign in the upcoming primary, but to tell you some important information. For several hundred years, our country was run by humans. No one even dreamed of giving cats the equal right to vote, much less the right to become president. And yet, cats are not the only ones to be oppressed. There are many other animals who have never had the chance to run for office. That is why today I am going to make history by choosing for the first time ever a bunny rabbit as my vice presidential match. Say hello to Flopsy and her lovely husband, Bugs. I know this list is false, Summer, because this list has only existed over the past week. Unfortunately, when I set up the bot, I can't pull the hours for everybody before that, because I know a lot of you have been watching me for a year or more, and I thank you so much for that. But yeah, unfortunately, the bot started over. Can they talk? No, but sometimes they make little grunting sounds when you feed them treats. Which one is Flopsy and which one is Bugs? Flopsy is the female. Any other questions? No. I see. Clearly you're amazed at the fact that rabbits will finally get representation on the level of the federal government. On their recommendation, I have decided to increase funding for carrots and to write a bill banning the sale of bunny slippers. It is the first thing I will sign into law if elected president. I've been streaming since April of 2016. Smokey. Fun fact! I've been streaming since April of 2016. That's okay, Trista. I'm glad you napped. The silence of the news reporter spoke volumes. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe that Dr. Nom-Noms would pick a non-talking animal as his running mate. It was great. The campaign was going to crash and burn now. Hooray, we finally figured out a way to end the campaign. Now we can retire and live the easy life. We threw a huge celebration dinner that night. It was me, Dr. Nom-Noms, and Lizzie. Flopsy and Bugs were invited, but the restaurant did not allow pets. Lizzie and Dr. Nom-Noms were closer than ever now that they were cats. I felt a twinge of jealousy, but it was for the best. She deserved to be happy with him, and me, I would still be happy knowing my two best friends were together. Aww! 1 year, 2 weeks, 5 days, 9 hours, 25 minutes, 19 seconds ago. So long ago! Aw, Trista's been following me 2 months. That's awesome. May 21st. Because, yes, somewhere along the line, Dr. Nom-Noms had become my best friend. V? V, what's wrong? Sorry, I spaced out for a moment there. It's just, you two look so great together as a couple. Thanks. You told her that we're a couple? No, she didn't say anything. I could just tell. Aw, Shiny's on May 23rd and Smokey's on July 28th. Well, we're not an official couple yet, but we did decide to go on a date and see where it goes. So long ago! I know. That's stupid. No, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I wish both of you the best. Thank you. I hope it works out too. I'm a little worried about how this will affect Lizzie, though. Dating a high-profile presidential candidate during a campaign, she's going to be attacked by reporters. Not for long, though. The campaign has tanked. Tara's been following me since April 7th. Yes, it's over. I saw early news programs, and they'll all predict you'll lose. That's wonderful. Our long job is finally at an end. Yep, the last I saw, you're polling at 1/10 of what you... Yeah, 2 months after V's birthday. V, is something wrong? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. What is it? My phone is saying... No, this is impossible. What is it? Hashtag Dr. Nom-Noms is the second most trending topic on Litter after hashtag It's Bunny Time. I think everyone's happy you picked a rabbit as a partner. How is this possible? You said the news programs predicted I would lose. They did, but I guess the people in media have different ideas about what they want to see from the government? No, this cannot be happening. Let me see those results. No, how could you do this to me, V? You said you'd ruin my campaign. With poll numbers like these, I'll probably be the first cat to serve the maximum term length of 10 years. That is, if they don't pass a law letting me serve for longer. I'm sorry, I never expected this to happen. I'm sorry, too, because I like you, V. I hate to have to do this. Do what? V, you're fired. There's no room for you on the Dr. Nom-Noms campaign anymore. No, you can't do that. It's not her fault. I know, but ever since you joined this campaign, I've only gotten more and more popular. If I want to lose, I have to get rid of you. Rude. I'm sorry. Truly, I am. I don't understand. Oh, shoot, that was a bad answer. I heard the noise. You'd make such a good president. Why are you trying to sink your campaign? I told you I don't have a choice. No, you didn't tell me anything. All you said is that you have a personal secret, something you couldn't tell anyone. The truth is, I haven't been entirely honest with you. There's another reason why I have to lose in the primary elections. Really, why? This is flashback. I can't say it's private, I guess. I've been sworn to secrecy. Now I really want to know. Yeah, me too. Tell you what, I'll tell you the truth when it doesn't matter anymore. That is when we lose the election. Deal? Deal. Aw, January 20th for Riddy. Can't you tell your big secret to V, seeing as she won't be a part of the campaign anymore? You're right. You're both right. V deserves to know. Good. But I can't say it in front of you, Lizzie. This is still top secret. Fine, I'll go, but I'll be back soon. Kisses! Okay, what is it? What's the secret? Why are you trying to lose your campaign? I was ordered to lose this campaign. Who ordered you to lose? Socks, the head of the Sharp Claw political party. The head of your political party ordered you to lose this election? A month after my campaign began, I was summoned to a meeting with Socks. Top secret. I wasn't allowed to tell anyone, not even my campaign manager at the time. We met in a small room. Socks didn't waste any time. He told me I could never become president. Why not? He didn't say. All he said was there was no chance at all that he would pick me to represent the Sharp Claws in the general election. And he has the weight to back that threat up. Even if all the delegates support me, he can go against their wishes and pick someone else. So really, that's why I have to lose. Even if I win every single state by a huge majority, the party's gonna pick someone else. I don't believe it. The Sharp Claws are engaged in backroom politics? No, I don't think that's right. That is, I don't think they're trying to fix the election to make sure a particular candidate wins. They're just trying to make sure I lose. Socks doesn't care who wins as long as it's not me. He even said he'd vote for a fancy furball over me. Do you know why he hates you so much? I have no idea. That was the first and only time I've ever talked to him. So now you know. That's why I have to lose this election. Wow, I can't believe it. Chapter 8, in which we make it to the National Convention. That says UTC though, so I don't know if that's I don't know if that's an accurate time or not. I don't know what UTC is. Let me Google that. UTC is Coordinated Universal Time. Yeah, you need a converter. So, like, 2 a.m. is like 10 p.m. EST. I walked out of the restaurant in a daze. The leader of the Sharp Claws had a personal vendetta against Dr. Nom-Noms? Who would have believed it? It was hard to think anyone could have a vendetta against Dr. Nom-Noms. He was such a nice cat. Aside from the fact that he fired me, of course, but that's okay. I understand why he had to do it. I was ruining his campaign, and anyway, he did give me a nice severance package. Lizzie was promoted to head campaign manager in my place, and the first thing she tried to do was attack me, believe it or not. You know, she tried to get a story like Dr. Nom-Nom's campaign manager fired and replaced under mysterious circumstances. It was a good idea for a scandal, but it didn't work because a celebrity had said something stupid earlier that day. The news media dedicated itself to covering every single angle of the huge celebrity blunder. There were non-stop interviews with offended parties, minor YouTube stars, Clawlywood insiders, and others who weren't involved or affected by the situation at all. The protests got so large that the next day the celebrity made a public apology saying they were joking when they made the offensive remark. This got people even more upset, decrying the celebrity for bowing to political correctness. Dozens of think pieces were written about how the First Amendment protects your right to be a jerk whenever you want without any consequences, and while nobody actually read them, everyone had a very strong opinion about them. Ultimately, the entire thing was later revealed to be a hoax in order to advertise the celebrity's newest TV shows. None of the major networks reported this fact because no story lasts beyond 2 cycles. Unless it involves one of the network's sponsors. Holy flip. Lizzie tried making up new scandals for Dr. Nom-Noms, like saying he got trapped inside a cardboard... What the heck? It, like, bumped me back. That's weird. Yeah. It's all Rob. Actually. Okay, Lizzie tried to make up new scandals, like saying he got trapped inside a cardboard box for 3 hours and had to get rescued by the fire department. She claimed his old house had been purchased by mice enthusiasts and that he was caught wearing a leash to go for walkies. Lizzie tried to come up with bad places for Dr. Nom-Noms to campaign at, like the anti-voting league in his own living room. She gave him speeches on irrelevant topics like the best way to play with yarn and reprogram your GPS for fun and profit. It didn't work. Nothing she tried worked. Dr. Nom-Nom's campaign grew stronger and stronger as more cats dropped out of the race. In the end, only 3 cats made it to the national convention. Dr. Nom-Noms, Frisky, and Lincoln Pawey. I hadn't heard of Lincoln Pawey before. He was a long-shot candidate from Pod Island who decided to run for president just for the fun of it. No, he's texting me. No Snapchatting. Just texting right now. I used to be an alcoholic, laying on the ground all the time near wine bottles, hoping someone would spill a few drops so I could lap them up. Next slide. Then I got into drugs. I got high, literally. Literally. I jumped to the top of the shelf and I couldn't get down. I was like, meouch! Next slide. Those intense moments gave me pause. I cleaned myself up, got a fur cut, went to the Catholic priest at the local cathedral. He taught me the importance of forgiveness and saying mea culpa. Meow culpa. The dank messages. Oh, so cute. What's cute? He also tried to teach me about dogma, but I'm afraid of dogma, so it didn't go very well. In conclusion, I am a nice, normal cat, and I should become president. Thank you very much. He should have dropped out long ago. Huh? Oh, the kitty pictures. Too many puns. Oh, gotcha. Geez, that cat woke up on the wrong side of the pillow this morning. He's always like that. Dr. Nom-Noms? Lizzie, what are you two doing? Hi, V. We saw you here at the convention, so we decided to say hi. What brings you here? I came here by accident. I came here to see you. It's been a long time, and I don't know, I miss you two. You're my best friends. Not to mention the cutest couple in politics. You didn't tell her? I thought you did. What is it? Lizzie and I broke up. Kind of. We only went on that one date. Yeah, Dr. Nom-Noms is great, but he's not the one for me. I just wish I knew that before turning myself into a cat. What was that? Nothing. I love being a cat. Meow. Love it. Lizzie leaned close and whispered into my ear so no one else could hear. Did you know cats clean themselves with their tongues? It's disgusting. I cannot put up with any cats who don't take showers like normal people. I feel your pain, Lizzie. I feel your pain. Well, it's great to see you again, V. We'll have to talk after the interrogation is over. Interrogation? He nodded to a darkened room door down the hall where a grumpy cat was questioning the candidates. Unscrupulous spending and cover-ups. How do we know it won't continue? Look, I know I have a history of chasing females, both cat and human, but I can control it, I swear. I just slipped up once or twice. I would say 18 sexual harassment lawsuits is more than just once or twice. If you're serious about winning this election, I recommend that you be neutered immediately. That's Socks, the leader of the Sharpclaw National Committee. The one who told you, who told you to come here. Yes. I couldn't talk about Socks out loud, not in front of Lizzie. Now that I've seen Socks for myself, it makes a little more sense that he would have a vendetta against Dr. Nom-Noms. He seemed to have a vendetta against everyone. Hey, what if that was it? Maybe Socks threatened every candidate to drop out of the race. It was some sort of weird test to see who was tough enough to make it to the end. He certainly seemed like the kind of cat who would do that. Unfortunately, once Dr. Nom-Noms went up, it became clear that Socks was gunning for him. No political experience, no chance of winning the election. On the contrary, I won most of the states in the primaries. Most, not all. and only 30% of Sharp Claws voted in the primaries. If you can't generate enough excitement to get Sharp Claws to the polls, we will lose in the general election. I do know this. That's not exactly fair. Historically, the general election gets 4 times as many voters as the primaries do. Oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt your precious little feelings? Do you need to sit in the corner and mew for a bit? Because we're not talking about history, we're talking about you and your complete inability to win this election. We need an experienced politician, one who could work inside the system, not an idiot who rose to the top by throwing hairballs at other candidates. Ouch, poor Dr. Nom-Noms, it looks like he's gonna lose. It's good, isn't it? He wants to lose. That's why he's not really fighting back against Sox's criticism. Still, it seems so unfair. Dr. Nom-Noms won the primaries. He should make it to the general election. I don't care if the campaign was fake to begin with. Dr. Nom-Noms is a great candidate, and he deserves to win! I agree. Dr. Nom-Noms is our best chance for a secure future, but how do we help him get past this final hurdle? We defend him. We need to defend Dr. Nom-Noms, even if it means sneaking into the interrogation room and talking to Sox directly. I wish I had a cat that looked like Lizzie. I can't do that. I'm afraid of getting caught by security. Don't be a scaredy cat, Lizzie. But I'm frightened, and I'm a cat. Okay, then. I'll go talk to Sox. You distract the guards. That I think I can do. Lizzie ran away and distracted the guards. With the area cleared, I was able to slip in right next to Dr. Nom-Noms. I knew I shouldn't do this. Interrupting the proceedings was probably a really bad idea, one that could result in jail time or worse, but I couldn't stand by and watch as Dr. Nom-Noms lost the nomination. Stop! Stop the questioning! I have something important to say. Chapter 9, in which we give a great speech and learn the truths behind Sock's anger. Yeah, so a normal cat? All eyes were on me as I opened my mouth and began to speak. This questioning is a fraud perpetrated against the fair and gentle Dr. Nom-Noms. V, what are you doing? You've all noticed it, right? Sox is being unfair to Dr. Nom-Noms, and that's because Sox has already chosen his candidate. He's just going through the motions at this point. Get out of here now. No, I won't allow you to take this election away from Dr. Nom-Noms. He is the best candidate, and you know it. He's inspired so many people, touched so many lives, and he's the most popular candidate of either party. Yet you're going to reject his candidacy and replace him with Frisky, aren't you? This is none of your concern. This is my concern. I'm an American citizen, and it's a concern for all Americans that they get the best president possible, and that means Dr. Nom-Noms. Please, Sox, don't pick anyone else. Dr. Nom-Noms is the clear winner. Enough! I recognize this unimportant, faceless wretch. You used to be Dr. Nom-Noms' campaign manager, correct? And here you are, trying to save his campaign at the last second. Pathetic. His campaign hasn't failed. You have failed. You've failed the entire country. Sox glared at me. I glared back at him. Dr. Nom-Noms tried pulling me aside, but I didn't budge an inch. Very well. I hereby end the questioning of the third candidate, Dr. Nom-Noms. Will all the candidates come forward? This is so awesome. I'm stoked to be here. I hope I win. I hope I win. Dr. Nom-Noms didn't say anything. He just looked at me, sadness in his eyes. I've questioned all the candidates and reviewed the election results. It's now my duty to serve as arbiter and decide which of you becomes the official candidate. I would like to pick Frisky as the winner. I lost? Dude, not cool. Hi, Heartless Shroom. I won. Yes, wait till I tell my secret girlfriend. I know. I know. Rob made the same pun. Rob made the same pun, Heartless. No, you can't pick Frisky. What are you thinking? Get out of here. There are things you don't understand. It's impossible for me to pick Dr. Nom-Noms as the candidate. Why not? Dr. Nom-Noms deserves to win. This isn't about fairness or who deserves to win the most. It's about legalities, and it is illegal for me to choose Dr. Nom-Noms. It is, but why? Dr. Nom-Noms started moving his tail rapidly back and forth. The rules say you can't choose someone who's a member of the opposing political party or someone who's ineligible to be president. Neither of those rules apply to me. There is another rule. Rob and me are the same person, confirmed. Family members and employees of the Arbiter are ineligible for nomination. The rule is designed to prevent cronyism and nepotism. But Dr. Nom-Noms doesn't work for you. No, he doesn't, but Dr. Nom-Noms is my son. What? What? I spent the first 4 years of my life living in alleyways. Mom tried her hardest to get us upgraded from street cats to house cats. She even took a second job and went on welfare, but it didn't work. Nothing did. Why not? I have 9 brothers and sisters. It was a huge litter, and it was too much for one cat to carry. And my dad, he wasn't around. I've never even met him. The father who abandoned Dr. Nom-Noms and left them a family of orphans? That was you? Yes, that was me. You ruined his life as a kitten, and now you're trying to ruin his life as a cat. You are horrible. I'm not proud of what I did, but I had to do it. If people knew I had kittens with an alley cat, I would have never risen to the position I hold today. A position where you sacrifice your son's life just to hold on to power? You're disgusting. No, V, don't say that. Socks may be awful, but he's still my father. Boneless. This plot is boneless. All my life I've dreamed of meeting my father, hearing his story, getting to know him, learning why he left us. I ran the scenario through my head 1,000 times. Sometimes we would be friends, other times we would be enemies. But I never expected that my father would prevent me from becoming president of the United States of America. Never. Socks. No, Dad. You're obviously too afraid to do the right thing here, so I will. I forgive you for what you did. I'm glad I finally learned the truth, but I honestly don't want to see you ever again, not after this. Wait, I'm not finished. I said I would like to declare Frisky as the winner, but he's not. That would be you, son. I abstained from this decision due to a conflict of personal interest. Let the second in command decide who is the candidate. She's not related to any of the nominees. The second in command isn't here. She got stuck in traffic. Fine, whatever. Let Lincoln Paul be the arbiter then. I don't care. Awesome! I totally agree. Dr. Nom-Noms is way more qualified than I am. He should win. Hooray for Dr. Nom-Noms. Yay! I don't believe it. We won. We got the nomination. Dad, I don't understand. I was trying to lose. Because of him? Dr. Nom-Noms, worry about it later. Smile for the cameras now. Right. Thank you, everyone. I'm honored to be chosen as the next Sharp Claw candidate for the President of the United States. I promise to do everything in my power to win this election and defeat the fancy furball candidate. Fuzzy tummy rubs. A swarm of reporters descended upon Dr. Nom-Noms, and I got pushed to the side as they crowded around asking questions. However, I wasn't the only person standing on the sidelines. V, that's your name, right? I want to talk to you. What about? How you tried to ruin your son's life? You're being ungrateful to the cat who stepped aside and let you win the nomination. If it wasn't for me, Frisky would be the winner right now. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. You're a bad cat. Someone should spray you with a water bottle. We get to see the pizza game as soon as it's done getting tested, which, from what I understand, is happening right now. In fact, I'd say it's a good thing you abandoned Dr. Nom-Noms as a kitten. It allowed him to grow up free from your influence. If you had been there, there's no way he would have grown up to be the good cat he is now. Huh. You would do well in the harsh world of politics, V. You're a real firecracker. I can see why my son is dating you. I'm not dating your son. You will be soon. I guarantee it. I don't care what you think. I don't need your permission to date Dr. Nom-Noms. Whether I date him or not, it's none of your business. On the contrary, as the leader of the Sharp Claws, it is my business to ensure that nothing bad happens to our candidate. That includes potential assassinations and wanton lovers. I'm sorry, you must have Dr. Nom-Noms confused with Frisky because Dr. Nom-Noms would never take advantage of a woman like me. He's kind and decent, unlike you. You're passionate. You'll be a good mother to my grand kittens. Okay, seriously, I do not need you to pressure me into dating Dr. Nom-Noms. In case you haven't noticed, I don't like you. Blah, blah, whatever. Everyone says they hate me. I'm used to it. Hey, what are you doing? Don't pull out your phone when I'm talking to you. Oh, I was just checking the results of a poll I put up earlier today. Hey, what do you know? 5 million people agree that they like you best when you're not talking. Okay, I get the hint. I'll leave you alone. But you should be grateful I'm not filing charges against you for disrupting the proceedings today. That is very much against the rules. Remember that in case you're thinking of doing something else to anger me. I ignored Socks. I don't respond well to threats or to jerks. I wandered around through the convention for a while. Lizzie called to me, but I ignored her. I didn't want to talk to her. The only person I wanted to talk to was Dr. Nom-Noms, but he was surrounded by reporters. I remembered the hurt look in his eyes when I interrupted the proceedings. What if he was mad at me for what I did? I couldn't wait to find out. I had to know. Unfortunately, waiting was all I could do. Hashtag be nom-nom. Blah blah whatever. Dang it! Chapter 10, in which we spend time with Lizzie and all the failed candidates. I've been doing this for like 2 hours already. I found a place that suited my mood. Every cat here was gloomy and sad. One cat was doing shots, or at least trying to. His tongue couldn't reach far enough to get the alcohol at the bottom of his glass. Useless. Failure. What's your problem? I should have won. I should have won the nomination. Oh yeah? I mean, I was on fire in the first debate. I interrupted all my opponents, screamed the loudest 4 times. But when that didn't work, I tried saying as much as I possibly could. The person who talks the most wins the debate after all. Now I remember you. You're the cat who was kicked out after the moderator threw the out-of-time bell at your forehead. Yeah, the only state where I got more than 1% of the vote was my home state. I was hoping they'd pick me for the nomination today, but no luck. Didn't you drop out of the race, though? They could still pick a candidate who dropped out of the race. It's not impossible. When have they picked a candidate who isn't running for president anymore? Never. But there's a first time for everything. Now be useful and get me some more booze. No, I think you've had enough anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. I should sober up. Getting drunk could hurt my chances of becoming Dr. Nom-Nom's vice president. He already nominated a rabbit for his VP. I lost to a rabbit? I'm so pathetic. Ha, you think you have problems? I have... Hey, baby, how's it going? I was given the nomination for Socks, and then he took it away. At least I can take comfort in the fact that no one will ridicule me for my failure, because literally no one knows who I am. Wait, were you one of the cats who ran for president? I thought you were a delivery boy or something. Yes, I am. A delivery boy? Then get us some pizza and soda or something. No, I mean I'm one of the presidential candidates who lost. Don't you remember me from the debates? Are you the guy whose green room I trashed? I'm sorry about that, dude. I was so jazzed up from the debate and I saw my new poll numbers. I just flipped. Waiter! Aha, you're the maniac who scratched the curtains and ruined the couches. I had to pay to get them replaced. I'm sorry, I'll reimburse you. You'd better. The only thing that fell farther than my approval rating is my bank account. I'm practically broke. I even had to sell my toupee to make my house payments. Right, I heard about that. It sold online for a huge amount of money. What a waste. What a failure. And now I'm a laughingstock wherever I go. I swear I could strangle that Dr. Nom-Noms. My mom watched the debate and kept asking why I wasn't there. Even she can't tell me from the rest. I'm upset too. Bark, bark. Mommy, help me. Don't hug me. I'm not your mommy. Whoa, you guys are a little too glum for me. I think I'll go somewhere else. I went to look for Dr. Nom-Noms. Maybe he would be finished talking to the reporters. V, there you are. Oh, hey. Have you been listening at all? I've been trying to talk to you. Huh? Sorry, Lizzie. I've been lost in thought. I know. I'm shocked, too. Dr. Nom-Nom's got the nomination. We're going to win the White House. Isn't that amazing? Yes, but, you know, we weren't supposed to win. We were supposed to lose. Who cares? Dr. Nom-Noms deserves to win. He's going to be a great president. Oh, that's right. You don't know. Know what? The reason Dr. Nom-Nom's been trying to lose the campaign is because Socks threatened him. Really? That's not very... Wait, what? Socks was threatening Dr. Nom-Noms to drop the campaign, even though he's secretly Dr. Nom-Nom's father? More like because he's secretly Dr. Nom-Nom's father. Wow, this is way too complicated for me, but hey, everything's all better now. What do you mean? Well, if Socks was the reason Dr. Nom-Noms wanted to drop out, then it's all resolved. You took care of the Socks problem, now there's no reason for Dr. Nom-Noms to quit. He's going to be inspired and move forward to the presidency. More importantly, he's going to be super grateful to you. Either that or he'll be super angry with me. I just ruined all his plans. Oh, I guess that's true. I ruined his life, and not for the first time. It's almost like I hate him. No, it's like you love him. That's why you interrupted the proceedings today, isn't it? You couldn't stand to see him fail. You knew it was wrong for him to lose. Yes, I knew it was wrong, but that doesn't mean I love him. I think it does. You came all the way to the national convention just to be with him. Maybe you're right. Maybe I do have feelings for Dr. Nom-Noms. He's so wonderful, and he clearly cares about me, even after all this time. I say you go for it. Tell him how you feel. The worst that can happen is that he doesn't feel the same way and you go back to your home, to your old life. No biggie. It's not like you turned yourself into a cat for this guy or anything. I'm sorry. I must sound so insensitive talking about how much I like Dr. Nom-Noms when he rejected you. It's okay. That was 2 months ago. I've gotten it over by now. I miss being human. Maybe someday you'll find a nice cat to settle down with. Maybe. I've been so focused on my own career lately, with the presidential campaign and everything. I could really use a new assistant. Would you like the job? Dr. Nom-Noms already fired me. I'm sure he'll hire you back. What do you say? Sure, I guess. I have nothing else going on in my life right now. Perfect. Let's go celebrate. No, I'm not leaving here until I talk to Dr. Nom-Noms. I don't care how long it takes. I'm sure it won't be too much longer. Do you want me to wait with you? Yes, I could use the moral support. Then I'll be here for you. I don't think I need you around when Dr. Nom-Noms comes. This is something I have to do myself, alone. I understand. I'll leave you alone. But later you better tell me what happened. Lizzie and I chatted for a bit before she left. I didn't have much longer to wait. It was only 3 minutes before Dr. Nom-Noms came. I saw him long before he saw me. I guess you could say he looked determined. When he noticed me, a surprised expression crossed his face. He scurried over as quickly as he could. V? Yes, it's me. I've got something to say to you. Based on your responses throughout this game, you unlocked... Yeah! Perfect. Alright, let's go through the good ending. Thank you, V, for everything. You're not mad? Why would I be mad? Let's see. I went against your wishes and interfered with the campaign. I came all this way to see you even though I was fired. I interrupted a national event, exposed your father as a cheat and a liar. Yeah, I think you have a good reason to be mad at me. Those aren't bad things necessarily. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have learned who my father is. Stop that. Stop making it seem noble. The truth is that your father is a horrible person who tried to force you into quitting the race. It's true, Smokey. Yes, he is. To think that he would keep the truth from me for so long, and why? Just to further his political career? But you, on the other hand, you're different. You wanted to make sure I knew the truth as soon as possible. That's not true. I had no idea that Socks was your father. You didn't? But why did you interrupt him at the proceedings? Well, I wanted to make sure you didn't lose unfairly. Like I said, you've inspired so many people and touched so many lives, it wouldn't be fair for you to lose the nomination just because of one cat who didn't like you. I haven't touched that many lives. You have. You've touched my life at least. Thanks to you, I'm a much better person than I was 6 months ago. I refuse to believe that. You've always been a good person, I can tell. So you couldn't bear to see me lose, even though you know I wanted to? Yes, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't stand to see all your hard work go up in smoke. Most of the hard work was yours. I wouldn't have gotten so far if it hadn't been for you. When I first offered you the job, I was expecting you to be a talentless hack, someone who would make everything crash and burn. But you're different. You believed in the future of this country and you worked your hardest to make this world a better place. I respect that and I find it inspiring. Really? Because I was inspired by you. When I saw the way you handled those orphan kittens, that's when I knew. I knew you were a good cat. I knew that you deserved to be president. You might not want the job, but you're the cat this country needs. Have you ever heard the phrase, the person who least wants a promotion is the one who most deserves to get one? It means the best person to run a job. The person most likely not to be corrupted by government power is the person who doesn't want that power in the first place. Do you honestly believe in me that much? Do you think I would be that good of a president? I've only known you a short time, but I've grown to love you. And that's why I want you to be president. So everyone can love you just as much as I love you. All that love will transform our country and make us a better nation than we've ever been. You're not joking. I don't believe it. This is amazing. What is? I'm sorry if I overwhelmed you or... No, I'm not overwhelmed. The truth is, I've had a crush on you for a long time. You... Really? I thought it was inappropriate to mention it because we're different species, and then Lizzie turned herself into a cat, and I honestly tried to date her, but it didn't work because she isn't you. That's part of the reason I fired you. I wanted to keep you away from me, to protect you from myself, because I knew if I spent too much time with you, I would confess my feelings and scare you away forever. I'm scared, but not of you. I'm scared of myself because I've never felt this way about anyone ever before. I think I feel the same way. So should we? I think we should. I scooped Dr. Nom-Noms up in my arms and gave him a big hug. He gave me a little kiss on the nose. I should warn you, I won't have as much time to be with you as I used to. Now that I'm the Sharp Claw nominee, my life is only going to get more hectic. No, Dr. Nom-Noms, our life is going to be more hectic because I'm not letting you go through this alone. That's why I love you. We went on our first date that night. Dr. Nom-Noms wanted to take things slow, so we moved at his pace. I was okay with that, to be honest. No reason to rush true love, right? The presidential campaign continued after that, of course. There were debates with the fancy furball candidate. There were nationwide tours and speeches. Loads and loads of speeches. I was by Dr. Nom-Nom's side the entire time. After every speech, he would turn to me and say the exact same thing. I love you, V. I love you, Dr. Nom-Noms. Dr. Nom-Noms wasn't trying to lose the election anymore. As for me, I didn't care if he won or lost. As long as he was my boyfriend, I knew that I was the real winner. He said my love made him strong. Now I'm not going to take credit for his victory, but his strength definitely shone through. People flocked to the polling booths in record numbers. When all the votes were counted, Dr. Nom-Noms was the clear winner. In the pizza game, will there be a dating simulation with different prizes? No, I think it's a little different. Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, I stand before you ready to become the new President of the United States of America. I thank each and every one of you who helped me get to where I am today. But in particular, I thank one woman, the woman who is my inspiration, the woman who always convinces me to keep going. Whenever things are tough, she believed in me when no one else would, and she helps me believe in myself. I never thought it would come to this, but I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't swear the oath as president, not yet. What? There's something I have to do first. Aw, terror. Aw, everybody's so choked up. V, will you marry me? You're doing this now? I was gonna wait, but I can't. I want you to be my wife right now. We can live in the White House together and... Shut up, of course I'll marry you. I love you, Dr. Nom-Noms. And I love you. We kissed on live international television in front of the U.S. Capitol building. It was the most romantic moment of my entire life. And the best part, my life with Dr. Nom-Noms is just beginning. I know it sounds silly, but I can't wait for his presidency to be over. That way he can undergo a catu transformatio and become a human. We can finally have children together. Speaking of the catu transformatio, you're probably wondering what happened to Lizzie. She eventually adjusted to her life as a cat, and you won't believe it, she actually managed to tame the wild cat Frisky. Once he started dating her, Frisky gave up chasing other women forever. They moved to Alaska together and had 14 kids. Every now and then Lizzie calls me. She's always gushing about the cute things her kittens have done recently. As for Socks, he resigned from his position as head of the Sharp Claw Party after heavy criticism from the media. Dr. Nom-Nom sends him a card every Father's Day, but Socks has never responded. Maybe that's for the best. And as for me and Dr. Nom-Noms, I guess there's only one thing left to say. We both lived happily ever after. Oh, look at all the achievements I unlocked. Oh, you can't see them, I bet. It's probably the Steam overlay.
From outer space, and I was sprung out from the earth. We laid down face to face to witness our rebirth.
So when Lizzie calls you, is that considered a cat call? I guess. Standing ovation with tears.
I won't run away. The whole world's so moving on, and we're moving too fast. I know they're wrong, 'cause we are like invisible light in the dark. And there's an endless road on the edge of the map, so let's pack our hats in the blue knapsack and go.
Why was this a game? Why wasn't this a game until just now? That's what I want to know. That was amazing, I know.
Children dark their eyes. We're tall, our heads are high, and I wanna apologize. Oil and water, prince and pauper, not so far apart. The same old lies still moving along, and we're moving too fast. I know they're wrong.
I'm just waiting for the song to finish.
Are like invisible light in the dark. And there's an endless road on the edge of the map, so let's pack our hats in a blue knapsack and go.
Yeah, at least the cat turned human in this scenario. No. Human. Oh yeah, he turned human. After the presidency.
Hey, everybody.
All right. That was really fun. I got married, Dr. Nom-Noms. So now I've done 4 of the cat president storylines. So I have 2 more to